is it true that there's a lot of single, beautiful, educated, younger ladies looking to find a good man, but just can't find one in Ukraine? Is it true?
Yes, true.
It's true. Lots of them. Lots.
Yes, a lot of them.
A lot of them. A lot of them. Why do you think that is? We're really like, because in America, in Canada, in the Western world, these ladies wouldn't be single for too long because the Ukrainian lady is so beautiful and elegant and educated. I mean, they're wonderful, wonderful ladies.
They cannot to find a partner for their life, a reliable partner who will be.
It's okay. Take a moment. It will come to you. It will come to you. They have a hard time finding Ukrainian men.
Yes, they cannot to find a reliable partner for their life who are ready to have a responsibility for his future family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Ukrainian men, you say, they kind of shy away from getting married and have family.
Yes.
They're
and
afraid because maybe they don't make enough money.
Yes, it's this our country is poor now.
It's very difficult economic times here.
Yes,
and,
right.
I feel bad for Ukrainian men because it's our job as a man to bring home the bacon, as we say, to make the money for the family, and he cannot make enough money to support a family now. Not all, but it's difficult.
Yes, it's very difficult.
So Ukrainian woman, it's her biggest want and desire in life is to be married and have children and have a happy family, right?
Yes. And they cannot wait, each lady have time, for family and for children.
Yes, the biological clock is ticking.
Yes.
And it's true, in Ukraine, ladies tend to get married quite early, right? Young.
Yes.
And so let's talk about this. Ukrainian ladies, once they hit 30, it's considered quite old to be single, is it not?
Yes.
In Ukraine?
Yes.
And they very much want to be married and have children. So our database tends to be more the 30-year-old age and up, right? And these tend to be the more serious ladies, too, also. If you go too young and the lady is 25, she has much more opportunity to find Ukrainian men.
Yes, and they are not sure yet what they really want, this lady.
Right. So we're very careful in accepting young ladies into the database, right? Mm-hmm. Because we're very skeptical of their motivations, what they really want.
Yes.
But it's true. It's another motivation of the lady that once she's 30 and higher, she really wants, now it's time in her life where she wants to be married and have children and have a happy family.
Right.
I think it's completely true. Even if a woman doesn't admit this deep in her heart, she hopes to find such a man.
Mm-hmm. Her half, to complete her.
Her half, yes. But it's a tricky question. Who is your half? Mm-hmm. You can't tell this.
Mm-hmm. Until you meet, right?
You can think whatever you want, but in reality, you can meet a person you never thought he'll be your half.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And you'll be crazy about him.
Her half, you call it?
Yes, better half.
Her half, her other half? So she looks abroad.
Да, и наши мужчины пресыщены большим количеством красивых, хороших женщин, наверное, и поэтому они не торопятся.
There are too many good, educated, beautiful women. And men think that they can wait for a very long time, they can wait getting married, and they can choose, and so on and so forth. So.
It sounds like they're a little spoiled, maybe.
Yes.
Of course. We have so many, exactly in our city, we have so many nice women.
Beautiful and single.
This is, we need to back to story for... Before.
So single, beautiful women, and they can't find a good man. They're looking for a husband.
Yes.
Why is it?
Because educated woman, and smart woman, she never will take men who drink, who don't work, who stay without work. And what you can talk with this man? He don't know how to talk.
Is that a problem in Ukraine?
He don't care about his woman. this is from first, that he don't care about women. He don't care about kids. He stay, not all of course men, but they more than 50%.
Of Ukrainian men.
Yes.
So that's why there's so many single, beautiful Ukrainian women.
Yes.
Because they're not going to just marry anyone.
Maybe they married and they live and they stay alone now with kids.
They're
They
single,
cannot
they're
find-
divorced.
Yes, like divorced, and they cannot find some nice man.
A lot of men that don't want to get married, and a lot of women disappointed. So the end result is lonely men and lonely women.
Можна і так сказати. Yes.
Okay.
And
Why is it? Why is it they can't find good husband in Ukraine?
I think that in Ukraine many are good boys, but main problem from my point of view, it's again tradition. It's very strong connection between boy and his mother. Our men, they don't leave their parents until they're not married. And sometimes some families live together even after the marriage. And a man very depends from their mother. And for mother, he is always little boy.
So it's mama's boy. The men are
yes.
mama's boy.
Yeah, and he thinks that woman, his like most important woman in the life, his mother, says that he is good because he eat good, he in time go in toilet, he behave like he good looking. It's enough. And then when he meet woman, he wait that she will say that, oh, you're good because you eat good.
So often Ukrainian men drunk, like almost every day, and they are not faithful. They cheap, like changing women, cheat, yeah. And women don't trust men.
Because they're not faithful.
Yeah, yeah.
What about open versus closed? Is the Ukrainian man, is he pretty open or is he closed? What do you think?
They are closed. Yeah, they are inside themselves. It's very hard sometimes to understand some men, like what he think about. And I think men don't trust women too.
Really? Why doesn't the man trust the woman?
Because women very often attitude of woman is without respect to men, and it's very painful for men. So they don't want to be open.
But why is the woman not respecting him?
Because
Is there a reason?
it's a circle, yeah.
Vicious circle.
Yeah,
Because respect has to be earned by your character,
yeah.
by what you do, your actions you take, right?
Yeah, no
And who
one
you are.
want to be first. I will respect.
And of course, that's important for a man to be respected. By
It's
his
the main,
woman.
I think.
For a man, for us, it's very important. Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that there's a lot of beautiful single Ukrainian ladies, genuinely looking to find a serious man to marry, but she just can't find a good Ukrainian man to marry. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's true. It's our situation.
So the first reason is that Ukrainian men don't want to work. And the second is they drink a lot. You go to work at 9 a.m. and you see young people on the streets drinking something. So it's 9 a.m. in the morning and they are already drunk.
Drinking alcohol.
Yes.
And drunk.
Yeah, sometimes so.
Sometimes,
Well, and also Ukrainian men don't want to help women because they have been working the whole day and they come home and they say they are tired, and the family and the children and the household lie on women. Yes, and they don't want to help, and that's why women get tired of that and they seek love, security, and everything somewhere else.
Наша женщина просто сейчас с годами как-то в семье превращается просто в домработницу, а ей элементарно хочется быть просто любимой женщиной. И всё.
A woman turns into a housekeeper, and a woman also wants to be loved.
Yes, there are a lot of women and they are really looking to be happy.
So they're looking for a good man, looking to get married.
Yes, yes, they are.
And they're single.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. I mean, maybe men are spoiled in Ukraine and they just don't see what they have.
Our men are choosy. They have too good choice, too good.
So they're
And,
spoiled.
They are
Beautiful
spoiled,
women all
yes.
over the place.
Capricious.
Capricious.
And many of them are lazy, won't just drink, walk around, hang around, change women, spend time with their friends, and then come back to clean, tidy house with food, with woman waiting for him, beautiful looking woman waiting for him, servicing table. Doing nothing, he wants everything.
Wow.
Sometimes. But I think it can happen also abroad too, not only here.
And to be clear, you're married to a Ukrainian man.
Yes. But my husband is the best.
It can be. I think that 20% of women, it's real the women who maybe they study in university, they did not want serious relation. They build up this career, they did not want at that moment serious relation. And then they become in some age when all the good boys married already. And
What age is this?
in Ukraine, people usually marry very early. So even boys, okay, now it's a different situation, but before it was 25 years old when boy for sure already married.
And now, today?
And today it's 30.
30. So by the
For
time the
girls, for
woman,
boys.
by the time the woman is 30, most good Ukrainian men are married already.
Yeah.
I think maybe 80% single lady in Sumy. in whole Ukraine, it's more than.
So 80% you think?
Yes,
of
it's single.
ladies are
Maybe
single?
already divorced, maybe not yet married, but it's single.
And what age range is that 80%
From
you think?
25 until 40.
Until 40.
Yeah.
So 25 to 40 age, you think 80% of
Yes.
ladies are single.
Yes.
Wow. So there is a huge need
Yeah,
for
it's
men.
it's a really good idea.
So help me understand, why are 80% of these ladies single? Is there not enough men, not good men? What is that like?
Firstly, it's not enough men, and second, if it's, for example, some lady have boyfriend, he not take care about her too much, because our Ukrainian men, they not appreciate Ukrainian lady.
Really?
Yeah, yes, Ukrainian ladies, they are good looking, they are cooking, they are preparing, they exercise their body, they make everything for her boyfriend, everything. But our men, they think it's okay.
So you think they're spoiled? Is that
Yes.
what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Not all, but most of our men are spoiled with beautiful girls. Really spoiled, because you can see many beautiful women here.
I know.
Really beautiful, of course. They attend gym, yes.
Yes.
But men are very spoiled with this. They can choose every woman they want, because it's more men than women in Ukraine. More much.
More women, you mean?
Yeah, more
than,
women.
than men
Yes,
in Ukraine.
more women than
by a
men.
lot, by a lot. A lot more
Yeah.
women than men.
And women are beautiful,
they are-
really, and men are spoiled with this, of course. And maybe you don't know our mentality of our men, but they like to drink much. Yes, of course. Sometimes they are lazy. Yes. For example, there are many situations in Ukraine when a woman has two jobs. Okay, and a man stay at home and he can't find any job, and he lay on the sofa, and he don't want to help with household duties, and it's normal here. Not all men like this, but most of men, really. And women are tired about this, and sometimes they want to have a responsible man. Not sometimes, but they want to have responsible men, and they can address into the agency.
Lots, but not millions, of course. Not so much like they can appear in agencies, Not so
Well,
much.
maybe not millions, but we're talking about country of Ukraine, which is
Many,
30,
really, I would
30
say
somewhat million.
really,
So
really, really many.
there's a lot.
A lot.
A lot. And they're looking for a good man, and they can't find one, so they go to marriage agency.
Of course, because they don't have chance to find between Ukrainian men, and they have an idea, maybe abroad will be more successful.
Расширяешь свои горизонты, пытаешься не ставить себе каких-то границ.
If a person can't find something in here, a person is trying to broaden the scope where she can find what she is seeking for. So just a woman doesn't set herself the limits. That's why she is going to the agency.
We have this little problem. There is more women than men in Ukraine, and probably this is the reason why Ukrainian men a little bit spoiled. So they think like, oh, if not you, maybe another one, something like this. Yeah.
Right, I've heard this. But in terms of your girlfriends and stuff like this, do your girlfriends say, yeah, it's difficult to find a good man in Ukraine? Is that what they say? Or what do they say?
It is difficult.
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
Why do you think that is?
All good men already married.
Okay.
So yeah.
Understandable. Okay, so that helps us Western guys understand why the Ukrainian lady is wanting to meet a Western man. Because it's difficult to find a good man in Ukraine.
I think difficult to find in these days your partner. It's very difficult because people become more selfish. They prefer sometimes to live alone, to spend time alone or with their friends. And one of the things, it's a responsibility.
Responsibility?
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
New generation people, they're responsible for themselves. But they're irresponsible. No, it's a wrong word, irresponsible. They don't want to share their time with someone. This is the thing. And
like selfish, you mean?
Yeah,
or
become very selfish.
The men? Or
men. That's why they're afraid of being married and having kids and, yeah.
Afraid of responsibility.
Yeah.
I have plenty of acquaintances who really are looking for the Western marriage. Yes, probably that is due to the fact that Ukrainian men are not so tender. Yes, they are not so caring about the women, and in such a case, our women, Ukrainian women, they try to find the happiness somewhere abroad, and so they try to build, so the families, so start the families, not in Ukraine, but somewhere in different countries. But as a matter of fact, yes, so there are plenty of them.
There are plenty of them, and so you say because Ukrainian men's not so attentive to them. But are there actually a lack of men in Ukraine? There's way more women than men? Is this true?
Well, I cannot say that this is exactly true or not. Probably so that is equal. Oh, maybe I'm not an expert on it. Yes. However, for a lady, it's really complicated to find the person who would like to start the relationship, who would like to start the marriage, and generally the family. Because nowadays we have the tendency, the trend in Ukraine, so when people don't want to start families, and that's actually what women want.
So the man doesn't want to start a family, not the woman.
Yeah, not a woman.
So he doesn't want to start a family. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, probably that is the influence of some Western countries or whatever, yes, but unfortunately, facing the truth, that's really a very alarming trend.
Okay.
So,
and any other reasons that the ladies in Ukraine can't find a good husband, you think?
So let's call that Ukrainian men probably are not ready. I don't know. So, but that's really difficult. It's really difficult to find somebody who will take care of you, yes, who will take care of your children, and generally who will just love you.